live, right? We YouTube, TikTok. We should have gone live on Twitter, right? We have a Twitter, guys. I don't know if you guys know that, but you guys will know that. But real quick, if you guys can give me a sound check on Harvey, let me know if you guys can hear him.
Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me out there, everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah, they can hear me.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
All right, cool. We're ready. They can hear you? Cool. What's up, B man? Let's go, bros. Let's go, man. So we got let's talk about it, man. Cowboys are in the playoffs, right? We already put the Washington Nationals aside. We're focusing right now on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. Harvey, yes or no? We're in the playoffs.
We got a great show, everybody. Great show.
Every day,
Dak Prescott versus Tom Brady. Let's go, man. Dak said, "Hey, I'll see you again, right?
See you again in the playoffs.
Let's go."
Why does he? Why would he say that, man?
I don't know. Hey,
he
wasn't wrong, was he?
No, he manifested that, man. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want Tom Brady, but you know how sometimes they say third time's a charm. Maybe I have to bank on these Cowboys, and this is going to be the third time, and this could be one of those where third time's a charm. What do you feel, Harvey?
I think we're going to be good, man. We're going to be all right. As Aaron Rodgers would say, relax. It's going to be all good, man.
But this Cowboys Nation is real worried, man. Is real divided, man. We've seen the comment section on the TikTok, on the Instagram, even on Facebook, on our personal Facebook, right? Because we share we I don't know if you guys know this, man. We work very hard, and we work late into it. After this show is done, we're working on different things, and we had the Facebook page for a while, and it was doing real good for us. And somebody reported it, and yeah, it's on Facebook jail right now. So we don't know. I think the 16th is the official day, but I will say this, man. If whoever did it, we forgive you, man. But please don't be doing that to us, man. We work too hard for that, man. So please, man, please, you know what I mean? Ram says, "What do you fear more, the Cowboys cornerback or the O line?" Man, he's not wasting any time. Let's go. We're
nah, man. Can you give me a little prep? Like, man.
What do they say? Give me at least buy me a drink, right?
Yeah,
something along those lines. But hey, I have a cut up. We have a cut up of DQ talking about that, right? So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and take it straight to DQ. And then we can go ahead and, like you said, get right into it. What's crazy? What's going on, Black Mamba? TikTok, we love you, but let's go. We are gonna take a listen. It's Jory Epstein. Is it Epstein? Her name is Jory. She's she's a Cowboys beat writer, so she does a great job. And she's asking Dan Quinn about facing Tampa Bay for it feels like the third time in forever.
I know we talked a lot about Brady and the Bucs, but just generally in your playoff experience, when you've played a team in the regular season versus not, how does that impact the way you prepare for the postseason?
Well, certainly that game is usually part of the cut-up, and there's 4 or 5 or 6 games that you generally put in to go, and so they're always part of it. But I say the cat and mouse game that goes with it is that one worked, this one didn't, so how do you feature those to go? Sometimes with a team like them where they have a couple of plays at the line of scrimmage, it could be this or this, depending on the coverage, you may see the same formation but a different play based on his ability to check at the line of scrimmage. So that, I think, when you're playing against a team like this, you have to be guarded and careful of, because a formation could be one play one week, and then if he checks at the line of scrimmage, it could be a completely different play. So you probably better be careful, Jory, to make sure that this formation doesn't always mean this.
So he talked very highly of Tom Brady. Let me ask you something real quick, Harvey. I know he's the greatest of all time, right?
Greatest of all time quarterback.
Quarterback.
I say that because he's not the greatest of all time NFL players. So that's why I said that.
But thank you for acknowledging that.
No problem.
But what I guess what I was trying to get to is because I have there's three things that come off. He says, obviously with Tom Brady, you gotta be careful, right? He'll give you a look that you're very familiar with, but then it could be something different. Is would you put Tom Brady up there with maybe a Michael Jordan of the NFL?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I-
obviously with MJ, I mean, we already knew that he would outwork everybody, and he would do his homework on everybody too. So he knew exactly where to attack. Certain looks at any team trying to get to him. So obviously, hey man, it doesn't matter if you're the average Joe or you watch all 22. We know the Cowboys have a problem at cornerback too. We know that Tom Brady is going to be throwing to him. He's not going to throw to number 7 side. Do you feel, with all that said, obviously Dan Quinn knows he has his mind in the right direction, but whoever he lines up right now, and I want to hear who do you think he's going to go with, but whoever he lines up, do you think that they're going to be ready for the test?
I don't think anybody knows, Jerry. I don't think anybody knows they're going to be ready for the test because honestly, we don't even know who's going to play that left side corner. I have a feeling that it might be Xavier Rhodes, though. I don't know why. I have a feeling that it might be Xavier Rhodes because he's been playing. It's not like he came from the streets. I know they just cut him and the Cowboys picked him up. So I don't know. I just have a feeling it's Xavier Rhodes. But I will tell you this, and it kind of leads into Dan Quinn's, talking about the defense and playing the cat and mouse game. I watched a lot of film, man. And now I know why Dak might be struggling.
Ooh.
Just from watching Brady play, I think I know why Dak's struggling. I think I figured it out, man. From watching the film from Tom Brady, you guys listen. If you pay attention to the game, watch the game. He'll have Leonard Fournette. He'll be on shotgun, and he'll have Leonard Fournette on the left side. He'll motion Leonard Fournette out wide, like he's going to go out wide. If somebody follows him and he brings Leonard Fournette back and he follows Leonard Fournette inside, he knows either the safety or the linebackers man up with him. So Tom Brady, then what he does is, you'll see it in the game. He'll say, alert, alert. He's changing the play because he knows they're in man and they're in a play that's only for zone. So then he checks back to the different play that's going to beat man. It's crazy, man. Like he's seen everything. He knows. Dak doesn't do that. Dak stays with that play that basically beats man, but they're in zone. He doesn't check to the play to beat that coverage. It's crazy, man. It's going to be a cat and mouse game on Monday night. It's going to be a cat and mouse game Monday night. We're going to see, man.
I mean, right there, I don't know if there's a name to give you, but I mean, a showstopper. I think you just stopped the whole entire show. I think that's it, guys. It was good time having you guys on. But I think that's it, man. I think we could just kind of call it a day right there. I mean, no, you're absolutely right. No, we're not gonna call it a day right now. We still got a lot left. But damn, Harvey, I mean, you're absolutely right. He knows how to manipulate defenses, and he knows exactly how, from what his film study and the years of experience and the 7 Super Bowls that he's won, he knows exactly how to dictate coverages and how to manipulate coverages. And with Dak, it's not that he doesn't know how to read, or it's not because Dak is trash, right? Because that's all we've been hearing. It's just Dak makes his decision before he decides. Now, don't get me wrong, when Dak is on fire and his eyes are wide open and he's paying attention, he's dissecting defenses, that's a different Dak. That's a Dak that we need, especially for the next 4 weeks. So we got some comments in our comment section. It was funny. Somebody was making fun of me for calling them the Nationals on TikTok. That was funny. Somebody caught it. Big question. What does the team fear more? Ooh, Now, are you talking about the Dallas Cowboys fearing about Tampa Bay or the Cowboys fearing about themselves?
I think Tampa Bay. It's Tom Brady, man. That's what it comes down to.
You know, I'll
That's
tell
what it
you.
comes down to. Dan Quinn better come up with a damn good plan to disguise some of these defenses. Because if Brady find out where you're at, he's gonna expose them.
I mean, we already know Mike Evans, right? We already know what Mike Evans is. Mike Evans is Mike Evans. Jump ball, go route, kind of like a oversized Dez Bryant type of player. With Chris Godwin, he plays a lot. Well, he made his name very. He made a name for himself playing in the slot. But dang, I mean, now he's being used and utilized by Tom Brady a lot. So, I think if you're asking me what does the team fear more, I think Chris Godwin on cornerback 2 and Vita Vea stopping our run on offense. I would say that's the two biggest fears. Jose, I fear our defensive line stopping the run. So, luckily, Black Mamba, that we'll get back to that one in just a bit. The real, who is it? Is it the real Jay Lava? Is that right?
Yep.
Dallas 1-4 on grass this year, 0-7 against Brady. Yikes! And he puts laugh in my ass. Who's the greatest NFL player? Then I guess he's asking you. Then who's the greatest NFL player?
Oh, that's easy, man. That's Deion Sanders.
He changed.
Oh, he changed the game. When you cover a whole other side of the field by yourself and you change the game like that, that's when they started calling lockdown corners. I mean, he shut down corners like that.
Not only that, but he made sure that going forward, the paychecks turned. He changed the landscape. He gave the NFL attitude, and the contracts are what they are today because of Deion Sanders. Sub Cowboy Familia, Big A in the house. Welcome, Adam. It's great to hear from you. You're late. I'm just kidding. No. They better be ready.
Yep.
I mean, that's basically what it comes down to, Harvey. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that, man. You just got to be ready for Tom Brady. He's the best. Diggs better not cheat. We've seen it done before.
He needs to
So
stop that crap, man.
hey, he has a point there.
Crap.
He has a point. But I'm pretty sure Diggs knows what's at stake, man. I mean, you said that you saw something on the sideline and you were there at the game. And if you want reiterate what you said, what did you see on the sideline?
Yeah, when I was at the game, they were actually on the field on a commercial, and Micah Parsons just went to Diggs like, "What's going on, man, with the secondary?" I don't know exactly if he said that, but you could see the body language. Like he pointed to the side of the field where the corner got burned. He's like, "What's going on, man?" Well, saying like, and Diggs is just like, "I don't know," shrugging his shoulders, shaking his head like, "I don't know," So I don't think they know.
Well, I'll tell you this. I think that Diggs is gonna get. I mean, I don't think Diggs will bite on that this time around or anytime in the playoffs. I think Diggs is gonna play discipline. Like Mama, I fear this team's confidence. Ooh. And I don't know. I can see where you're kind of going with it, but this team is a very confident team. I mean, regardless, you can't teach effort, and that's what like Michael Parsons brings to the team. And I think he just elevates everybody's play on defense. And the same thing goes with Dak. Dak's been doing this for 7 seasons. He knows, man. He knows. Dak knows, man. He doesn't want to be one and out because
Nope.
he knows he will be the problem. It won't be Mike McCarthy. It won't be Kellen Moore that's getting the blame. It's gonna be him because that's what the NFL does. That's what Cowboys Nation do. That's what every fan base does is they point to the quarterback and they say, man, you know what? Do we have the right guy at behind center? Yes or no, Harv?
Yeah, they do. It's true. That's what it comes down to, man.
And do you think that Dak literally says, "Oh, I got till next year to win a Super Bowl"?
Well, for me, it's two people. It's Mike McCarthy and Dak. Because when we talk about those two people and we look up their name, what is attached to their names? Records. Does the offensive coordinator have records next to his name? I don't think so.
Not quite.
No. I'm just saying. They're joined to the hip, them two.
Jose. True. PJ King was good, guys. Hey, we're talking about playoffs, baby. I mean, we already put the Washington Wizards to the side. That was last week, and that was regular season. We're talking about playoffs. Jose Pais, they're afraid of themselves, man. Adam says D-Law and Parsons will dictate what happens to us on defense. We have to put pressure on his old ass, and he's referring to Tom Brady, man. I think you're absolutely right. We've seen Tom Brady when he has that pressure, especially in his face. I mean, you can see he is upset. He doesn't like it. He's throwing a little bit of a, he's throwing one of them parties, right? He's upset and whatnot. So yeah, man, we got to get to him. But Tampa has no run game. Boom. Somebody said a factual statement right there. They literally have abandoned the actual run. It's almost insane. Need to take advantage of that to control the clock. Absolutely no boneheaded turnovers. You're absolutely right, man. They have abandoned the run, but hasn't it been the Cowboys who have made no names of them? Wasn't it? Didn't the Cowboys even make the what's his name? The Journess Johnson from the Browns? Wasn't it the Cowboys who made a name for him?
I think it was him, man.
Oh, man, and that guy even got paid in the offseason.
You know what though? At the end of the day, I think I came in today, man. I'm gonna be confident.
Yeah,
we're just gonna. Hey, we have to give positivity.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Let's go get this game on Monday, man. Let's go get this thing.
Let's wrap it up. I think Dak doubts his own decision making in the check situation. That's why he doesn't do it to the extent of, say, Brady and what Manning used to do. Man, you're right, and his mental clock is a little bit.
It's a little fast.
It's a little fast. He doesn't stay for his first progression. You see his eyes will literally go left to right real fast. Like he doesn't let it develop. And you said you saw in the game. I mean, how many times did the crowd go crazy when they saw CeeDee Lamb wide open?
3 times, man, for sure.
So Adam, exactly. PJ King, that can't stop the run either, right? Yes, knock him out of the game, and do not sleep on that though. They might run it more.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just because they've abandoned it, they might come up with a game plan. Because, hey, man, the NFL will attack your weaknesses if you have a weakness.
I can't. I mean, I wish it was the regular season because maybe we could, fall on this. But this is playoffs, man, and everybody's gonna be ready, man. Everybody's be ready. Adam says, "Do we trust Turpin Monday night and his confidence going forward?" Man, I don't even know why Turpin's still on the team, man. He doesn't do anything. All he does is just take up a roster spot.
I'm not gonna lie, man. My brother Alex just called me before the show went on, and he said, "Are we gonna trust Turpin?" I'm like, man, I don't know. These last couple of weeks, man, I don't know if he's losing his confidence or what. But I don't know, man. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But this is the question to everybody. If Turpin's, if you think he's losing his confidence, who's doing punt returns then? That's the question.
I mean, all you need is somebody that can catch it. That's not going to muff the ball. I think just fair catch it.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why Turpin was so appealing, he had a great preseason, and we said, well, if they're able to get a booming punt on the Cowboys, Turpin can at least get you out of your own end zone and get you into plus territory. So he hasn't been able to do that all season long. So I don't even know how he became a Pro Bowler. I believe we can win, and we will. We must play our game and not their game.
Exactly.
Ooh, damn.
Exactly.
Another great point. And I tell you, this course is the best, man. Tell your brothers to call me Javier. We can trust him, bro.
We can't trust him.
No. He says, tell your brothers to call me Javier. We can't trust him, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not ready for his brothers, man. His brothers will take you to school, and man,
they're crazy.
They are crazy. Trackhawk, I don't think I've seen this one.
No, man. Welcome. Trackhawk 432. Let's go.
And that's for also the real Jay Labo, right? And Lamb, the way he used to run back punts, man. I don't know, man. Lamb is. Ooh. I think Lamb is already getting to upper echelon where he's. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sacrifice our number one wide receiver. And I think next year he's gonna just go crazy.
But he's right. Going back to Trackhawk 432. He's right about the bootlegs. Haven't we stopped doing that?
Yes, we have completely.
Why?
Stopped. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's probably one of the most effective because if you've seen the last 3 weeks, Dak has got the first downs with his legs,
Yep.
because the pass is not there and he
Yep.
takes off with his legs, and that is very effective. There he is. Speaking of one of them, Turpin trying too hard to make a play, just needs to let the game come to him. Plus, Moore doesn't know how to use him. I think you're absolutely right, man. I think we were looking at his upside, and man, this guy's what, 5'9" and can dunk. And I mean, not just a regular dunk. I mean, you're talking about windmills, 360 dunks. I mean, he has like a similar skill set to that of the cheetah. So he goes more, and that's why he's talking about Kellen Moore. And Turpin is not bad. He needs to focus more. So let's get back to kind of like in the subject, right? We had, obviously, when we opened up the show, we opened it up with, do you have anything on the comment section that's good on TikTok?
Yeah, one guy said, hold on real quick, because this thing's going crazy. They're commenting so much, man. Do y'all think Xavier Woods will play this week? I don't know. I have a feeling he might, man. I have a feeling he might actually win. Are you guys one and done? Man, if I had a crystal ball, I wish I could know, but positivity, baby. I don't think we're one and done. No worries about the Bucks. 8-9 is a losing record. We gotta feed Zeke and TP at least 15 to 20 carries each. I think we talked about that. They both have to have at least 15 carries.
At least 15.
Tampa's pass game is suspect too. Evans is not creating separation this year. Them boys should win.
I mean, what did I tell you? He's like a bigger size of Des Bryant. Basically, that's what he is, man. Jump ball and go route. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Let's see. Turpin's gonna take one to the house. Watch.
He needs to. He needs to.
He does. Yeah, you guys. Okay, whatever. Bootlegs. This is interesting. Never thought about it that way. Emstein121 says bootlegs have stopped since steel went down.
I have to look at that because steel did go down. What was it like? Well, no, when Tyron stepped in, steel had just gone down the week before.
Yeah, so like 2 weeks later.
No, he's in the bootlegs. I guess they haven't done it as much, but they've still gone on some bootlegs.
So we need veteran corners with deep playoff or Super Bowl experience. Josh Norman, Richard Sherman. I don't know about that. I think they picked up Josh Norman at the end, didn't they?
Why was was that even true? I thought that was just
It's a joke. I don't know. Maybe it was.
I thought it was just somebody recommending, but I hope they didn't. Josh Norman ain't the same, man.
Didn't we sign Xavier Rhodes? Yeah, we did. He is a solid cornerback. Them boys better not disappoint this weekend.
It's not a weekend. It's the Monday, right?
Yeah, no. That's it, man. We're caught up.
Adam says, who was our old offensive coordinator during Dak's rookie year? It was beauty the way we ran sweep options, and that was Scott Linehan.
Everybody complained about him too, so I don't know.
But I will tell you this: he did change the game. If you look, he changed the game for Dak. It wasn't he didn't run the same game plan as he did with. He changed it up for Dak, and that's why it was good. But with Scott Linehan, he has his tendencies, just like Kellen Moore has his tendencies to get away from what's successful. Trackhawk says, I think DC have started to figure the defense out, run away from Parsons. Oh yeah, man. We've seen that already. I mean, either run at him or run away from him, right? But I'll tell you this, if you're running soft, Parsons will catch up and will tackle you and make you look like a fool. So definitely those are definitely some ways, right? But Michael Parsons is Michael Parsons. Why we know why Kellen Moore, laugh out loud. I mean, everybody wants to pick on Kellen Moore. So would you travel Diggs with Evans or use him on Jones and double Evans? Now, why Jones though? Like, is he talking about Julio Jones?
Yeah.
I mean, Julio Jones is not the same wide receiver anymore.
He's not. But I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna keep it positive.
The only thing I would say is the way the defense is. It looks like it's almost like a. I mean, there's different formations that we see. There's different assignments that we see, but for the most part, it looks like what the Seahawks ran basically. You know what I mean? If we notice, Richard Sherman never moved from one side.
But this is the thing. Why Julio Jones? He has 299 receiving yards. I don't think. I don't know. I don't really
I
know.
would say if anybody, Godwin, right? I mean,
So
Godwin.
Godwin, I would be careful with, but I mean, Mike Evans still had 1,124 yards with 6 touchdowns, and Godwin had 1,023 with 3 touchdowns. So I would say them too, man.
I really do think that Godwin's going to be the difference maker.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
going to be the one that is giving us hard times in the game.
How about this? How about Diggs on Evans and Bland on Godwin?
Well, if he's playing the slot, yeah, but are you ready to go with Bland on the outside full time? I like him in the slot.
No. Follow Godwin.
I think that could work, man. Because I mean, Bland has that ball hawking knack to his game, man. You can't.
Yep.
If you let one float, man, he's gonna make you pay. Track says game 3 with Ty should be more of a weapon. Yeah, man, he should. Last week, those 5 targets that Noah Brown did not catch, right? Those 5 catches, those should have all been going to Ty Hilton. And I believe we all kind of expressed that on the post game, right? We expressed the frustration, like, why is Noah Brown your leading target wide receiver? You know, the wide receiver that you targeted so much. Diggs should stay on Evans. All right. Why not use Diggs at wide receiver like we used to with Dion, or too soon? Laugh out loud. I mean, shoot, he knows how to catch, man. He has soft hands, right? What are you guys' thoughts on LBE last year with us, right? You know what? Let's get to that, because that was actually the second part of the segment. But I'm gonna go ahead and favor that, and we'll come back to it in just a bit, because I do want to get to these. Godwin plays the slot. Diggs doesn't play the slot. Yep.
Yeah. No, I got you. But he fought even when Justin Jefferson was in the slot. He followed Justin Jefferson, and he was in the slot. So I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying he followed him, and when he was even in the slot. So I think Diggs can play anywhere. It doesn't matter, because he's been doing it all year. So I don't see why anything would be different.
Yeah.
To be honest,
and
look at the film. I mean, he followed people in the slot.
he has a knack for the ball too, man.
Yep.
Do not sleep on none of them.
Yeah, true. We'll probably make. Go ahead.
Mark Steinbrenner.
Brenner. Is that nope? That's a new one. Welcome.
Those using the DC game, right? And he's talking about the Washington Wizards. Those using the Washington Wizards game as a measuring stick are going to be surprised.
No, they are. Look,
I like it.
I was so hard on the Cowboys, man. I really was, right? But going back and thinking about it, right? They were moving different players in and out in that defense. So many different players. And I was like, man, what are they doing? But I think maybe Dan Quinn was trying to figure something out. I'm just saying, like, maybe he was just playing different obviously defenses with different people in those positions. I mean, maybe that's what he was doing, man. I don't know. I'm gonna hope for the best, though.
Let's see, man. A huge refocus needs to be done. Coaches need to throw all the list showing on a paper how good this team is, and tell the team to show it on the field. You know what? He's absolutely right. When you're a good team, there should be no reason. MG says, no chance that Dallas wins this game. MG, did you go to high school with us? Are you a 49er fan? MG.
I don't think he is.
No. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I don't think so.
I think it is, dude. I think it is.
No,
Yes, dude. Look at even with the picture.
no, it's not. Promise you.
Dude,
Yep.
you know what? We're gonna have to block this guy because when he came into the scene, he gave us bad juju, man.
He did give us bad juju. No, it's not.
The hammer. I saw that yesterday. That portrait yesterday. So I know he's not. We gave you a round of applause yesterday. Kellen Moore needs to be smarter with his play calling.
Yeah.
What do you agree? Everybody wants to put the blame on Dak, but
He does. He does. You're right. He does. 100%. Him and Dak in sync, they have to call the right plays against the right defense, man. They're both at fault. They have to do the right thing. They
I
got to
mean-
check out of plays. If they're playing man, we're not running a man play, then they need to check out of it, man.
I mean, think back. Deion Sanders would play Harper one on one and never get tested, and doubled Michael Irvin when they played San Fran. Very
That's
true
a good
statement.
one. That's a
was
good one.
That was a good game too.
Yeah.
And he says the Washington Nationals whooped the Cowboys behind.
Okay.
Alex Lopez, remember week 1 where Dak told Brady, "We will see you again." Let's hope our boys are ready for that moment.
Yeah.
It goes ML Stein. What's up, guys? Oh, he's from.
He's from TikTok.
All right, you know.
Oh, okay. Welcome, brother.
What's up, Alex Ortiz 685? You know, your Philadelphia Buzzards, man. They had a great year, man. I'll tell you that much right now. They had a great year. Hey, congratulations on the first round bye. Congratulations on the NFC East Division Championship. I will tell you this: come next year and the year after that and the year after that, you guys are you're not gonna hold that division championship. I'll tell you this: it's gonna be the Cowboys. But we're gonna. I'll tell you this much right now. I think that you could just probably throw the Giants up there as very close to the Cowboys as far as team overall. And you're probably gonna have to even throw the Commanders in there. They can get their quarterback situation situated. So, PJ King says LBE is a beast and will play Monday. Plus, the offensive line is healthy again. Watch for the bootlegs and play action and playoffs, man. You know what? Let's get right to it, right? What is ML Stein saying? We've done amazing with all the movement on the O line. Let's help is on the way. Yes,
It is on the way. Biadasz should be playing, man.
And we were over here kind of questioning because we were seeing Tyler Biadasz kind of struggle in the beginning of the season, and now he's
Look, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying McGovern would probably be a better center.
And the only reason we had said this is because we had seen the tape of him being playing backup, and he was able to get his arms out. He was able to get his arms out on defenders a little bit faster, right?
Yep.
And I believe I believe we looked at his measurables, and I mean his arm length is like 82, and Biadasz is at 70. I don't know, it was like 75, 76. So Alex says, remember when Dak told Brady week 1, we will see you again. Hope that moment is not too big for our boys. Let me see. Dak lost.
That was last year though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he did it again though.
He did it again?
I think he did it again.
Oh wow. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that.
Look, they're telling me to block MG. I put the blame on Kellen Moore. Man, it feels like it, right? MG, Dak is not a team. The Cowboys are a team, and they lost to the Commanders. That's enough. Swag, man, Swag, you're really late today, man.
Swag, you ain't got the answer, Swag.
The Eagles still the Eagles. What? Oh,
why you still?
Oh,
why,
look,
Dak.
He says that they still trash.
Okay.
All right, run
I'm like, why is he still?
And then Salt Bay, man, who knows Salt Bay off of TikTok, man? The guy that likes to, get.
You know what's funny? He says that the Cowboys gave up 500 yards to the Jags and 40 points and all that. So did the Niners.
Hey,
so did the Niners.
Hey, didn't
we're not alone, man?
And didn't the Cowboys put up 40 points against the second best NFL defense?
Who they did?
Just saying. The Eagles, they going to lose in the playoffs. Well, not in the first round, right? They got protected. How much will we see Dak run on Monday if our run game isn't there?
A whole lot, I hope.
Man,
A
I'm
whole
pretty
lot.
sure. I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to see, right. Tommy, welcome to the show. Round of applause.
Tommy Guardo.
He says we need to see this Dak. Yeah, it's only the Cowboys nation that notices these little fine details. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
funny, man.
yeah, it is funny because the sleeveless Dak, the one that's showing off the tats, but I think he has the sleeves like up to here, and then you can see his what is it, the sweatband over here or the
Yeah.
tape. And Swag says we still better than the Eagles. We are their daddy.
Swag's crazy. He's out of control, man.
He goes, Saul Bay, I tell the truth. Yeah, and I heard you make an excellent steak, and I heard you had $1,000 steak too. And somebody said PPC, yeah, you know me. That was by Aleric on TikTok. But anyways, Harvey, Tyler Biotis coming back, Jonathan Hankins coming back, and LVE. We heard what Dan Quinn or DQ, right? Not Dairy Queen, but DQ had to say. You know what? We could start calling him Dairy Queen because only Texas knows what's Dairy Queen, right?
I don't know, man. They have it on the East Coast too, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, even better, man. Dairy
But
Queen.
you know what? They don't sell
Blizzards.
yeah, no, I think they don't sell they sell food, but it's like hot dogs only. It's weird.
That's not a
Yeah.
real. This isn't a real Dairy Queen then.
They only sell hot dogs and ice cream. That's it. It's kind of weird, man. I was like, where's the burgers at? But anyways, that's for another day.
But my question to you, okay, we're getting back these three key. I mean, they all play key parts in this team, right? And it wasn't. We didn't find the stat out, but we saw the stat on Twitter. Shout out to Foots the King, who's a big time content creator for, like for upcoming draft scout. He's one of them scouts that he does that, but he's a Cowboy. He's a big time Cowboys nation. And he said that the stats are when LVE is in the lineup, the Cowboys are ranked second in pass rush in the entire NFL. And ever since he came out, Cowboys are dead last in pass rush. So now that LVE and Jonathan Hankins is coming back, right? Jonathan Hankins did a great job as far as stuffing the actual line itself. Like, he was opening those lanes for the linebackers. So with LVE back, that's my main question. With LVE back, Harvey, do you believe that this defense can get back to being the top pass rushing defense in the entire NFL league? And that goes, well, let's go in the entire from all the teams that are in the playoffs.
So first, I would like to confess something, and that is that I talked a lot of bad things about Ivy in the past. I really did. His only great season was his rookie season. After that, he kind of fell off. But I'll tell you what, man, I don't think we've needed LVE more than we need him now. So I'll just put it at that. His wingspan and him playing down the middle when there's a pass, dropping back, it's hard to throw the ball over him. He's so tall and his wingspan so wide that it's hard for quarterbacks to fit balls into those windows. So I think that makes a difference too. But yeah, I can't wait till LV comes back and Hankins and the whole crew, man. It's gonna be. I know they're itching at the bit, man. Too, man. They want to come back. They're ready for this game. So I'll be so happy when they're back, man. For sure, they're gonna make a big difference.
Does LVE help out the situation with the defensive backs playing so off?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because they have to cross the middle while he's there. So maybe it does, but I haven't really looked into that. I think the biggest thing it does, though, is that maybe it's just me, but LV knows where to line everybody up. So sometimes when somebody's not lined up correctly, he knows where to line them up and where to go.
So you're saying it's not just ability, it's the actual leadership and the how smart he is as far as up there.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the quarterback basically.
Pretty much.
Of the defense. Adam says, I wonder if Jordan wants Dak not to wear his shoes when he plays. Left love, I would. I'm come on, man. For Jordan to sign him, I mean, it just shows you what kind of player Jordan thinks, and everybody thinks of Dak, except for Cowboys Nation, man. We need to get on his side, man. I mean, it's just like if you played high school football, and the coach said, you know what, this guy, we already gave everybody an opportunity, but this guy has the best arm, he has the best legs, he gives us the best opportunity to win. You know what? Everybody got behind him, and we go play football. Dak running will change everyone's defensive scheme, so why not run him more?
Yes, this is the time, man. Pull it all out.
We need to start showing what was the you said that the Cowboys were hiding all the good plays, you know what I mean?
They're playing. They got all the tricks, all the goodies in the bag. They're gonna pull them all out, man.
This is the time to show them, man.
Yep.
Show it. So Diggs needs help this offseason.
He does.
Yeah, man. I think that should be addressed immediately. It looks like they've been trying to do it, but I mean, you can't be doing it with the last 3 games of the season. You got to hit that had to been done during the actual right before the actual trade deadline. PJ King, we have a DQ in Vegas too. Oh, okay, all right. So he
Cool,
knows what's up.
yeah.
Do they just serve hot dogs? Swag says, what do you think about the play of Xavier Rhodes? I like him. He's a good player. What do you think? What do you think about Xavier Woods?
I like him, man. I think he's I don't think he's a very good man player right now at this point in his career. But I think playing zone, I think he's fine, man. I think he's a lot more disciplined than corners we've had out there. So I think we play him, man. I think he plays.
ML Stein says Rhodes will be in a rotation, not a heavy snap count yet.
And I believe in that. I think that's what'll happen. I think they'll rotate guys out, honestly. But they're gonna see what Rhodes got.
I mean, because it only makes sense, right? Like we saw Tack McKinley, former first rounder for DQ in Atlanta in the ATL, or I don't know why I want to use all these abbreviations, right? But former first rounder, he did good when he was under Dan Quinn's scheme, but for whatever reason, we haven't really seen Tack, right? And Tack looked like he's in the best shape of his life. So
I think he might be an insurance policy though. That's why they got him.
He goes, and Lamb too, bro. MG ain't it. Ooh, I don't know about MG, Michael Gallup. I think that he still needs to get some recovery on his ACL. I think Noah Brown is not it, man. Stop throwing it to Noah Brown. So I think heavy dose of T.Y. Hilton and try to scheme up Lamb as much as possible. And don't forget, you got Dalton Schultz and a bunch of tight ends that are ready to go. Do you think we should have Cooper Rush? Are you asking? Do we think that we should start Cooper Rush? Don't do that. We have
Swag. That's why I keep saying, Swag. You ain't got the answer, Swag.
We actually got people that are watching. Swag. Don't be saying that, man.
Come on, Swag.
Hey, Ken 2956.
Oh, what's up, man? Saludos.
Yes, sir. 956 is definitely in the house. If you don't know the area code, you should look it up and you'll see exactly where the crowd is from. But overall, Harvey, so you're saying good news is obviously we know that we're going to be going against the greatest quarterback of all time in the NFL.
Of all time.
We already know he's going to attack cornerback 2.
Yep.
We heard
all day, all night.
We heard Dan Quinn saying, hey, we know that this guy's smart. He's going to show us this coverage. And we've seen it already once before. And whatever games have been able to look up recently, they've seen those coverages. But he said, hey, be careful because this guy has a tendency of giving you a look, but changing the play. He made that clear.
He did.
That means the message should already gotten to the players, right?
Yep.
We're getting some key players back that have been hurt that have not, that's why we've been seeing, maybe perhaps the running game not get going. Maybe the defense has been giving us some bigger plays than what we expected, but now we've already addressed it. LVE is back. What do you say? Let me ask you all a question. All right, Swag.
Come on, Swag. Come on, Swag.
And look, you got everybody. You got TikTok. You got everybody on right now waiting for your question. Somebody's going crazy on Salt Bay. Thoughts on 77? Move him back to left guard.
Left guard or left tackle?
He probably means left tackle.
Left tackle. I don't know, man.
We were talking about this recently. We were saying, but we're talking more so about the next season, right? He can hold it down, but when Terrence Steele gets back, and we know that Terrence Steele is healthy, what do you do with Tyron Smith? I mean, you can't make him a guard, man. He's too big. I mean, he's too tall.
Yeah.
He's too big. He's too tall to be a guard. You know, the guards are typically the ones that get moving, get going for you. The tackles are the ones that you leave out on the island, right, to protect your blind side and protect your quarterback from getting cut in the lane. Dude, somebody's going crazy on Subway. So somebody asked him, what level of football did have you played? Like, it's crazy, man. That's funny enough. And somebody said, "Oh, they're responding back to you, Swag. Hey, no. Dak will be fine. We don't need Cooper Rush." Tommy says, "To me, MG doesn't create enough separation when running routes, but that's just me." No. You're absolutely right. I haven't seen the separation, and I haven't seen the separation, especially during the last 3 games of the season. It was horrible, man.
That's for everybody.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But you know what? To me, Gallup's never been that kind of player, though. That's not the type of player he is. To me, Michael Gallup is kind of a Des Bryant, just smaller. He's a 50-50 ball. If you're going deep with Michael Gallup and you throw it up so he can go snatch it out of the sky, that's just the type. Maybe that's just the way I think. I think he's that type of player. I'm telling you, if I see Gallup one-on-one, I'm throwing it up for grabs. Gallup is coming down with that ball.
I like it because he's been very consistent. I know that there's that one where he lost the track of the ball because the sunlight was in his eyes. But hey, other than that, he's always been money with that specific play. And ML Stein said, yeah, it was missed. Yeah, I would say, eventually, I think those are great problems for the Dallas Cowboys to have. I would trust him at left tackle when it's time for him to move to left tackle. Right now, I will keep him at right tackle just because. I think that if we can enter the playoffs with what we had that was working for us, especially, during the especially what was working best for the Dallas Cowboys. And yeah, I understand with the Commanders. Yeah, we just didn't play a good game and people weren't on there. We want Dak Prescott running the ball. Okay, so that's his question. That's Swag's question.
Yes, Swag, we want Dak running the ball.
I would have to agree. We don't need him carrying the ball 10 times, but
no.
If he can have like what was it? Like 4 design plays, I mean, he helps out the running game. Adam says we have to be aggressive but smart, not have too many 3 and outs and not have too many interceptions, right? Throw that little tidbit in. And he goes, not stopped, be so scared of. Okay. Is Tyron Smith ready to go back to the left side and Tyler to the right side? I don't know about Tyler.
I think that's too many moves, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we need to move Tyler to the right side. I think if anything, I want to see him at left guard just because he can move and he's powerful. He gets to the second level pretty fast. But I think that, in the end, if you go into next season, I think if you haven't found if not Mike, but more so Will McClay, or let's just say, Will McClay and company, right? His staff weren't able to find an offensive tackle. I think that we already had that offensive tackle in Tyler Smith. I think he's the offensive tackle of the future, especially at the left tackle. Why are you laughing? Who's coming?
Man, they're going after Salt Bay, man, at TikTok, man. You guys are vicious. He said, we know our history more than you know yourself.
What?
You guys are bad, man.
Man, I tell you, TikTok. I think it was one of y'all TikTokers that got our Facebook banned, man. Look at that. We have 3,200 likes on TikTok. Hey, appreciate y'all. Round of applause.
Jen Martinez said, hi, guys.
M. Stein says, this offense moves when CD is in motion. Need to get back to that.
Why we got away from that, man. I think what they
looks
they
so
were
pretty
doing was
too.
they figured out CeeDee Lamb and they were trying to double it, and then they put him in motion, and they couldn't do that anymore. So I agree with Mark, man.
I
I
have
think
to.
they do need more motion for sure.
I'm agreeing with you 100% because I mean it's beautiful when you see Dalton Schultz attacking the up, and then you see at the bottom, and then CD has the yak, man. I don't even understand why that wasn't even deployed at all during this last game. You know, they kept on sending CD out long. I mean, hey man, get them on those crossing routes, get them on over under, attack their weaknesses. These guys have the speed. Osepai says we better get a heavy dose of tight end play. Ooh.
We better, man. The Fergie shots, we've been missing the Fergie shots, man. They need to come out.
Like untapped potential, man. Because I'll tell you this, Jake Ferguson, he has the same measurables. If you actually go back and look at his measurables, same height, same weight. I mean, same everything, like combine numbers as Dalton Schultz. But I'll tell you this, man. When he just has this little elusiveness. Once he gets free of that tackler, damn. I mean, not only is he a jump man, but dang, he's gained some yak, man. So I'll tell you this, you're absolutely right. And what they do for the offensive line, especially that jumbo set that you love, Harv.
Yep, for
Damn.
sure, man. They better bring it all out.
Swag, have a good night. PPC.
Have a good night, Swag.
And what he says, the anticipation is killing me, but the element of surprise will display Monday night like I know we can't play, baby. I'll tell you this, it'd be a beautiful thing, man. It'd be a beautiful thing. Alex, did the Commanders show the blueprint to stop the Cowboys offense? There's a conspiracy theory out there.
Ooh, there is.
There's a conspiracy theory, and I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but here we go. They said the Dallas Cowboys were not showing their hand. They wanted to show they wanted to slowly deploy their tricks of goodies as far as play calling week by week by week until Super Bowl. So that is the conspiracy theory out there. And I think that if that's the case, there is really no blueprint to stopping the Cowboys, because at that point you're looking at the next Super Bowl champ.
So I'm not gonna lie. I said that when I was at the game because I was there live. They ran some vanilla plays.
It was very vanilla.
It was weird, man. So I don't know how true that is, but I know they ran a vanilla offense. I know that 100% for sure.
Can 2029 or Can 2956 says Las Vegas never loses. What is he trying?
Because Vegas has us at what?
Well,
is it 10? What's the spread?
I haven't even got into it.
What do you? Hey, we'll ask them. Hey guys, can you put on the comments what's the spread and who's favorite? Because I think Cowboys are favored by 10. I think
the Cowboys.
I'm not sure.
The Cowboys are favored.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might have, unless I read it wrong.
What do you think of the Niners? They're a good team, man.
They're a good team, man. Even with that rookie quarterback, I'll get credit when credit is due. They're a good team, man.
They're a good
They really are. Kyle Shanahan is a genius, man. How he calls them plays to protect that quarterback, for sure. They're a good team.
Should the Cowboys make a deal with Arizona for
Hopkins?
DeAndre Hopkins or not?
They are getting rid of him, man. It came out. A report came out already.
I saw the report.
Man,
I don't know.
But at what cost?
I saw that he had like 2 years, 46 mil, I think.
Ooh,
Left in his contract.
that might need to come down a little bit. He ain't gonna do that though.
I don't think so.
I think you got me cut off.
From TikTok?
Yeah.
My bad. This thing is just bugging out, man. It's tripping on me. How about there?
That's a little bit better. I'm still cut off though. It's all good.
Are you really? I can see.
Yeah, I'm cut off.
Completely?
No, just half down my face. They don't need to see me. They can just hear my voice.
Oh no, I can see you, man.
That's fine. That's good. That's good.
Anyways, let's get
Oh,
back.
they're saying so on TikTok. They're saying somebody's saying their favorite Cowboys by 3, Cowboys by 3.5, by 3. I think it's different everywhere. Cowboys favored by 3. Mad Threes is saying 2.5. So yeah, about 3.
Makes sense. So it says here, I think Dak was baiting the defense corners from Tampa and trying to confuse them for their game film study. You see, he also has been talking about the conspiracy theory. I don't know, man. I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I just think the Cowboys just play like trash. Poodle first round, no reverses, man. Huh?
I'm done with reverses, man.
Man, I'm
I'm
done with
done with those things.
They don't work, man. M. Stein says not all teams have the D line the Commanders do too, and you're right. They're ranked fourth, man.
They're ranked 4th defense, which is surprising for a non-playoff team.
I like that name. Look, the Camodes.
Commodes. Oh, that's a good one, man.
I'm gonna start-
Commodes.
I'm gonna start
We're
calling-
gonna do that. The
You know, what?
commodes.
I'm gonna steal that from you. M. Stein. The Commodes showed the blueprint if they play vanilla. Of course they did, right?
Yeah.
Last I heard was 3. So yeah, and 3 years, 38, I believe. So he's saying that's what's left on D Hop's contract.
Oh wow. Wait, 38 mil?
That's not bad, man.
Hold on, man.
I thought it was 2 years, 46 mil. I saw that. I did see that ownership was open to dealing him.
I think I could deal with that. Maybe do a restructure. That's interesting.
He says
That's
Cowboys minus 2.5. Adam says I do, right? And Adam says I don't believe in conspiracy theories, but I I believe we will win Monday, Jerry. Well, yeah, of course. That's with no conspiracy theories involved, right? I believe the same thing too. Epstein is 3 points on Dallas over Tampa, right?
Yep.
That's basically the clarification. So, wow,
I wonder, you know what? What's the spread though?
like when we say the spread, like how many points are they projecting? Can 29 2956 PPC for life, man. So there Jen C says, when's the next giveaway? We haven't done a giveaway in a while. We should start,
haven't.
we should get back into the giveaway. What would be a good giveaway? Any of y'all? What do you think would be a good giveaway? Obviously, Dallas Cowboy stuff. He goes, my fault. It's 2 years, 34 mil. Wow. But I'm pretty sure he'd want to re-up, and he's what, 31 years old? And would you say his play it's still at that level that it was before the PEDs?
Yeah.
Is it Harv?
I think so. I think he's still a good player.
But can he give you everything he had, like the way he was before the PEDs, or was it PEDs to begin with?
No, I think he's fine. 45. So 45 and a half is the spread.
So can 956. He says
So 45.
Oh, it's 45. Oh, and somebody says the over under is 45. Wow.
Yeah. Who is that? Dwight 3695.
Yeah. Why don't you come over to the YouTube, man?
Yeah, Dwight, come on over, man.
And Ken also you too. Ken says it's 40 and a half. Or no, he says you 40.5. Cowboys will win by 1.5. He goes, okay, what did he say? Is it Madres or who was it?
Yeah, Madres.
Read the comment. What does he say?
Cowboys will win by 1.5 under 2 mark. Yeah, so like 1 to 2 points, I guess.
1.5 to 2 points. Oh, damn. That close, man. The Cowboys can't be doing that to us, man. That I don't know about you, man. Just like, oh man, the pressure. You feel it. Here it is. If Dallas was embarrassed after the loss with the commodes, then they'll win. You know, somebody did the pattern thing, and it's cool because it looks like we're next. The if the pattern is true, the other conspiracy theory is Cowboys are up for a 4-game winning streak, right? Which is it was 4-2, 4-2. No, what was it? Yeah. It was 4. It was 4 games. They lost 1. 2 games, then they lost 1. 4 games, then they lost 1. 2, and then they lost 1, which is the Commanders, and now we're due for another 4-game winning streak.
Let's go.
And 4 games means Super Bowl. So
I'll buy that.
So for those that know what Alex is talking about, he says, "Well, let's prende la vela on Monday and let's go DC for life." So
Prenda la vela.
this is a vela. So just so you guys, for those that don't know, right? This was made famously by Raymond Horta, who is a diehard Cowboy fan, and this is actual candle. So like there's a church here here in the 956. It's a huge church, man.
San Juan.
San Juan, man. It's the Virgen de San Juan, right? The Virgin of San Juan, I believe. I guess that's the English translation.
Mhm.
But if you go take your candle and you light it, they say miracles happen. So
That's it.
that's why prende la vela, right? Which is, thank you, Raymond, for sending us out to me and Harvey, and can't wait to have you on soon. What do you say, Jerry? Give away that hat you're wearing to me, bro. You know what, Adam? You deserve it. Send me your address, and I'll send it to you, man.
Damn, really like that?
Adam's been with us. He came over.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
He came over from TikTok, and he's been with us.
Damn, Adam, congratulations, man.
Jerry will keep Dak long enough until his grandson graduates college. Didn't he already graduate? I mean, I'm being honest, man. I think he already graduated.
He
The grandson.
Yeah, he's playing for Arkansas.
No, but I think he already graduated.
From college?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Look it up, man. Somebody please.
He hasn't graduated from college.
Adam says, light it up right now. I can't start it. I can't turn it on. That Jose makes a lot of sense, dude. It does make a lot of sense, dude. As far as he goes, bro, don't lie to me. I got a smile across my face, bro. No, I'll send it to you, man. Send me your address. You already.
Dang.
I'll send it to you.
Put the congratulations.
The round of applause.
Adam has been a day one, man.
It's all, but I will say this: it's always between him and Jose. Like that is like, hey, hurry up. What do you say? Make sure it's signed. I have a nice signature, man. It's pretty nice, man. I'll sign it. I did a little signature in it. Just saying thank you. Parsons is going to have a big game. 4 stars. Does that mean 4 sacks? Hey, we already said it, man. LVE's back, man. I like that jacket.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Because I'm like, hey, these people say stuff, right? And they're like, this dude's always wearing like wind jackets and look, man, I'm in my basement. It's cold down here, so I gotta wear something.
Not only that, but people don't know this about you. You're very uniformed. You know what I mean? You're very uniform, and that's just who you are. You're just very uniform. So this is your uniform. So this is what people don't understand.
They don't, man.
Because I was fixing to say, man, Jose been here rocking this podcast. All right, well, so what do I get then? Andale.
You know what, man? You know what, bro? Hey, check it out. Hey, Jose, how do I get a hold of him? Trying to think. I got something for you, bro. Just send me
email the Cowboy Cast at gmail.com.
The Cowboys Cast at gmail. Email your address, Jose, and I got you, bro.
Oh dang! Madres is already like putting out like his predictions, man. He's gonna that Mike is gonna have a recovery of a fumble and 3 sacks, and he needs that, man, because people have been talking smack about him that he talks too much and this and that. Now, first and foremost, why would you say that about Micah Parsons, man? Micah does not talk at all, man. He puts it all on the field. If somebody comes and talks to him after a post game and he explains what he feels, he's earned that right. He's not a rookie, man. He's a leader on that defense. He is the tone setter on the defense. And if you had him on your defense, man, you would be protecting him with all your life. He would be basically your second coming of the Messiah, right?
Yeah.
What do you say? I'm here. Woo!
Dwight Thrasher. Woo! Wait a minute. Dwight Thrasher. I know a Dwight Thrasher.
Do you? No, but
Yeah.
I'm guessing he came over from
TikTok?
from TikTok because who?
I don't know. I know a Dwight Thrasher. Maybe it's not the right Dwight Thrasher. I know.
Puro late to Merry Christmas.
Hey, Jose, better late than never, buddy.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did somebody say the Monday game's BS? We only have 5 days to get ready for the Eagles. I like that.
I like that
I
too.
like that. Who is that? Mike Garcia 376. Come on over to YouTube, bro.
Look, I think you do know him.
It's me, man. It is him. Yeah, I know Dwight Thrasher. Good dude, man.
All right, round of applause.
He's a good dude, man. That's a good dude right there. And I don't say that a lot about people.
Hey, shout out to Jose Pais from me, brother, Houston's own diehard Cowboys fan. Hey, shout out to Jose Pais and Alex. Both of
Wait,
y'all, man.
hold on. Jose and Adam are both from Houston, aren't they? Or
I think so. I believe Jose was saying he was from Houston, but I don't know if they ever made that connection of where in Houston, right? We got another one, man.
Jeremiah Shackelford. We'll play on Sunday when we beat the Bucks. I like that. I like that. Let's go. Hey man, I'm getting fired up, man. These dudes are firing me up, bro.
You guys are firing me up, man. Let's do this, man. I'll tell you this much right now. It was definitely a wake up call, and we've had several of those this year. Who are you freaking out with, Harvey? Who is it?
Well, I forgot that Micah Parsons' best friend just passed away, and he took it hard. Remember, his dog passed away. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's right, and he was posting about that. See, people don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, that's why. Look, so Adam says he's South Houston, baby, which is Sugarland, right? Or no?
Yeah, Sugarland. Yeah.
That's where he's from, right? And Jose goes, I'm from Pflugerville.
So
Pflugerville is Austin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like north of Boston, I think.
No, it's like literally like next door.
Yeah, they're right next door to yeah. So they're not that far from each other.
M. Stein says Monday night the league gets put on notice. America's team is back. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Dallas Cowboys 837. What is going on?
What's up, man?
Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. You know, what's on your mind, man? What do you think? Cowboys, how do you feel about the Cowboys play a second playoff berth with Mike McCarthy? That Mike McCarthy fix what needs to be fixed and no longer be that one and done that Cowboys have, or haters, right? Because it's not the Cowboys, it's the haters who have like nonstop in the comment section. Man, it's like the only thing they have to go to is the one and done, man. Like, come on, think of something original, man. It's either Dak is trash or one and done. Like, it's like I literally have to stop typing because people don't understand what context is. Context. 4,200 likes, though. I will say that. Shout out to you guys. So, Dwight Thresh says, I promise you, if CeeDee Lamb gets at least 15 targets, Cowboys win in a landslide. Wow.
I believe that, bro. I wholeheartedly believe what Dwight says. I'm telling you, man.
Adam's giving M. Stein some love there. Yes, sir, Mark.
I believe that, man. We have to target Lamb, bro. I'm telling you, man. If we target him that many times, we win the game by a lot. By a lot.
Yeah. I mean, even we heard last year when the Cowboys lost to the 49ers, we heard Troy Aikman say, hey, that 88 should have got the ball 10 times before the half. Adam, send it to the Cowboy. It's exactly the way you see it. The Cowboy Cast, all in lowercase, at gmail.com. Just send me your address there.
Same for you, Jose.
Jeremiah says, I don't have us playing Philly, though. It'd be San Fran. Giants beat Kirk Cousins on this go around.
Ooh.
That's kind of a bold statement, but I can see it, man, because the Vikings have been a shaky team lately, man. I don't know, man. They've been shaky since the Buffalo Bills, right?
Ooh, man, that Jeremiah sent some shockwaves now.
Hey,
because I'll be honest, man. I don't. That's a tricky game, though. If the Giants I see that, man. He's right. I can see the Giants beating them.
Hey, but
because with Duvall, what's his name? I always mess his name up. The Giants coach.
Oh, Brian DeBall.
Brian DeBall. I think he's pissed, man. He should have won that game.
He should have won that game.
I think he's coming for blood, man. They're all coming for blood. Like I'm telling you, man, that Giants team is coming against the Vikings.
I like it, man.
Because that's who they're playing. Because yeah, the Niners are playing the Seahawks. So man, we'll see. We will see.
Well, because if the Giants get past the Vikings, then they're the lower seed. That's why he's saying the Eagles get the lowest seed, right? And
Yep.
Cowboys get past the Bucks, well, then they will go to the second seed, which would be the 49ers.
Correct.
Man, that would be nice to knock the 49ers out of the playoffs early. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to go to Santa Clara because number one, 49ers are phonies, man. Not the actual team, the 49er faithful, like the fan base of the 49ers, dude, they're phonies, man. They are complete phonies, man. I mean, literally want to be America's team. Come on now. You ain't no America's team. Wouldn't it be heaven if we saw McCarthy yank the playbook out of Moore's hands and take it over?
Yeah, that would be funny.
Man, yes, but what plays is he gonna call? Man, he hasn't been able to implement his, right? Also, but what's up, AZ? Which I guess Adam. I'm with the Thrashers, guys. Look what Lamb did to Philly.
Yeah, man.
Dak and Hurts haven't locked horns yet. They've locked horns one time.
One time.
And, and Dakota Ring Prescott actually handed him his loss. But other than that, they have not faced off because of injuries, which is freaking crazy. What he said, all want to see this, even the hate.
They do.
Man, everybody wants to see this. What did it do, JP? And thanks to Javier and Jerry for linking with the Cowboy fam. Yeah, man, for real. And of course, this guy, but who's that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
I'm sorry,
MG?
man. You know, MG, you've been like nonstop hassling. But
bro.
Look, in the end, we're in the playoffs. The Washington what do we call them? The Commandos?
Commandos?
The Commandos. Who do you got?
Hey, FRC 2395 says here.
I love it.
Here in Cali, and I can't stand the Niners fake fans.
Dude, they're fake, man. The Niners faithful is phonies, man. There's only a few people that I respect that actually give you the news of the Niners. You know, and you know, Matt Mayoko, I love that guy to death, man. That guy he's been a 49er since forever, man. And that guy, I mean, he's like, I don't know, he's probably like 60 something years old, but he actually works for the 49ers and he tells you how it is, man. He ain't fake, ain't phony. He's been a 49er since day one. Oh, dang, man. Look at this, man. They're going crazy on the Niners, man. Look at the San Fro fans are, and then rainbow emojis and stuff. Let's see. Let's get back to it. Oh, who's this? Good job, fellas. Good show. Catch y'all later. Hey, laters, M-Side.
Later, brother.
Yes, sir. Penalties have fought. Hey, Nesto 302.
Nesto 302. What's up, brother?
Oh,
welcome.
And he's talking about what you, Alex, have been talking about for. When did Alex bring this up?
He brought that up like
week
4 or 5 weeks ago.
I was gonna say like it was like halfway to the halfway marker, which was he brought it up after our bye week. He's like, hey, have you noticed that the penalties are down this year?
I think it's across the NFL. He said at that time, and that was like 5 or 6 games ago, we were at 127 less holding calls than last year. And then we had more games to go. It's probably hit 200. I don't know what the NFL, I don't know if they just let them play. I don't know, man. What
if they're doing it to let them play, that's cool, but I don't want to start seeing the penalties come up at the wrong time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then Jeremiah, people don't realize Dak is 7-3 versus Philly. I tell dudes at my job every day, Phillies are frauds. You know what?
Right.
You're right too.
Right.
The Niner, part of the Niner faithful because there's some respectable fans out there. But I will say this, part of Niner fans, but a lot of the Eagle fans that I know, I think they're ex-Cowboy fans that are just tired of losing. that they just gave they jumped off and they jumped on this Eagle bandwagon for whatever this reason. So for that, they're frauds too, and they know who they are. That
Commodes.
the commodes, the commode.
That's funny, man. Who was it that came up with that?
But we're gonna have to go back and see.
We have to
who
go
was
back
it.
and check that
That
out.
was on here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who was it the commodes? Oh man. Was it MG?
What do you mean? That
Uh-huh.
said it?
Yeah. No,
I don't know who it
I'm
was.
just messing around with it. No, I think it was M. Stein, no, wasn't it?
I think it was M. Stein.
I'm looking through it. because this is a good one, man. The commodes, man. I love it. The Washington commodes, man.
Hey, this guy said FRC 2395 on TikTok says, bro, they're not faithful at all in their first 4 weeks. Didn't they lose to Chicago the first round or the first game? Am I wrong on that? The Niners lost to Chicago.
They did.
Bro, they're not faithful. Nobody with the Niners fans. Now everyone's a Niner fan yeah, he's right. And then Madre says FRC 23-5 is true, bro. 100.
Yeah, they're laughing too. The commodes. We'll find it later. Mike McCarthy cleaned up the penalty problem since Thanksgiving. But the thing is, though, Nesto, is that the penalties are actually down, man.
Across the NFL.
I think there was one cut up where we're looking at it, and it was before Tyler moved inside, and Tyler was actually holding as left tackle, and they weren't calling those plays. Remember, I told you it was the film study that we had done. I was like, man, they're not calling it, and he's right in front of the referee. So, Jose Pais, Niners, puro Sherbert. I'm not ready for the cancel culture. Everyone jumping off the Vikings, but they will roll the Giants. Whoa, I'm not a professional gambler, but I'm not taking Daniel Jones and the Giants. I understand where you're coming from. Like I've had my I've had my reserve was Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones is what people think Dak is. Does that make any sense? Like when
I
people
think so. This is the thing. Who would you rather have, the offensive coordinator from the Vikings or because they're both head coach? Well, the coach from the Giants doesn't call the plays, but I'm just saying, you're talking about scheming it up. I'll take the coach from the Giants, man. But that's going to be an iffy game.
Can Rhodes be our cornerback too? We need help. We need some help ASAP. I think Stein said a great. He said something that was really good, right? He said Rhodes needs to get some. He needs to get some time, right, to get some rhythm with the defense, and then from there, have a pitch count on him, and then bring in alternate with Nashawn Wright, which I think you should go with that. Adam says, just like the Raider fans, now everyone a Tampa Bay fan. GTF out of here, man. I'll tell you this. I've seen the Raider fans, and man, they're looking forward to getting Tom Brady. Why though? Why? For one season? Tom Brady didn't give you what, one season? I mean, literally, they're just kicking the can just like one season on for what? That's not enough for Tom Brady to win. Tom Brady needs the wide receivers, he needs an offensive line. He needs a defense that can complement him. He can't carry the whole defense, especially at his age. You can see obviously he can still make the plays that he needs to, but he knows how to get rid of the ball out of his hands within a couple of seconds. Last question: can Rhodes be our cornerback too? Oh, we're answering that. I think he's going to be cornerback too in some plays. Need innovation and motivation in this game, man. That's I love that.
I like that, innovation and motivation.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. Hey, you are awesome.
Let's go.
Are you what are those flags? One of them for sure is Puerto Rico, right? Shout out to you, Nesto. You're awesome, bro. FRC says we're gonna blue out Levi Stadium, right? Which is the home of the San Francisco 49ers. I'll tell you this, man. I would make that trip just to blue it out, man. And look, he says emails sent to Cowboys Cast Bay. No, it's the Cowboys Cast at gmail.com. Get that right, Adam. thecowboycast@gmail.com. Hey, but we already talked about it. We're in the playoffs, right? Let's get rid of the Washington Commodes. That game happened. It was a bad game. There's no way to slice it up. There's no way to serve it nicely. It's an ugly game. It was a bad game. Obviously, Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott, and Kellen Moore do not want to be the one and dones, because I'll tell you this, I'm pretty sure everybody was put on blast, especially what we saw with Derek Carr. I mean, took him 9 seasons. He didn't get him to an AFC championship, and look what happened. I'm pretty sure, regardless of how Dak feels, he doesn't want to be the next Derek Carr.
I don't know who that is on TikTok, but they said, can you please shout out to Jordan and Jacob, please? Let's give a round of applause.
All right.
Jordan and Jacob. I don't know who you are, but shout out.
Hey, shout out. Hey, and shout out to Adam. Good night. Hey, tomorrow, Adam. And then he goes, I have to work for my gift, Javi.
I got you, bro. Just send me the email, bro.
He goes, I have to work for my gift, Javi.
You've been here, man. You've been since day one, bro.
Hey. Just shows you. Just make sure if you see other people that love this kind of content, football / Cowboys, hey, we welcome even the haters, man. Come on board and let's have fun, man. Shout out to 956. How about that? But getting back to it, we're in the dance right now. Starting tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and break down what we've seen with the tendencies of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on offense, and then the next day we'll do the defense, and then we'll match up with what the Cowboys have, man, and then from there, we can get better and see if we can turn Vegas odds around where they start betting on the Cowboys to win, and then let's get back into the Super Bowl. Let's get back into the dance, man. Let's end this drought. Let's shut up all the naysayers and all the haters. And let's get back to victory, man. Let's get back to those years, man. Because honestly, this team is young and this window's wide open. And why can't we go on that run like we did in the early 90s? Harvey, why?
This year's the year, man. I think this NFC is wide open for us. Everything is we just got to go out there and play our ball. That's it. That's it, man. If we played to our potential, we will be in the Super Bowl. But that's left up to the players and coaches, man. Do they want it that bad? But I think the window's there, man.
Hey, PPC, great show again, brothers. Hey, appreciate you, Jose. Hey, we really do, man. Anything else, Hard, before we get off?
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to answer this question before we get off because Madre said you should end the night with some good Dallas Cowboys history. We have lots of it. Either not the next show, but the one after that, that's a good idea. We will end on a couple of highlights. We'll figure out how to do that, and we'll end the show.
We got a lot of stuff actually planned on TikTok too. So if you're not following us on TikTok, follow us on TikTok. The edits that we work on is for you. We got a bunch of edits coming out pretty soon, and those are all OG, like original edits. Like they're and Jose please want to add no excuses also, right? So yeah, man, and make sure you share it to as many people as possible, man. Let's grow this channel together. Obviously, it'd be nice if you guys just click on the link in the bio and just subscribe to the YouTube. It would help us get to that next step, and definitely, we do not forget names, man. Anything else?
That's it, man. I appreciate y'all, all the support, man. We put in a lot of work, so I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for following us, and hopefully we can take away some of that stress and that human punching bag, man. When things don't go right, we're here together, and that's it, man.
Yes, sir.
Like I always say every night, right? Keep it real. That's all I got.
Round of applause for a great show, man. 1995, were you born? You guys are crazy on TikTok, man. But that's it for us, TikTok. We will be on tomorrow around the same time. Today we went a little bit later, but we'll see. Typically it's around 6:30, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, but we usually go to 8. It just depends, man. We're just getting back into that, and then like I said, come tomorrow we'll go and break down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what they're doing last 3 games. TikTok, have a good night. Be safe. TikTok. Be nice. Show each other love. YouTube, we love y'all. We'll see you guys tomorrow.